So basically, we have 4 affinity groups: young professionals, women in engineering, life members, consultant networks through IEEE USA. So the members of these communities are engaged in elevating their professional image, expanding their global network, connecting with peers locally, and giving back to the community. And so Women in Engineering and we is a global network of IEEE members and volunteers dedicated to promoting women engineers and scientists and inspiring girls around the world to follow their academic interest in a career in engineering and science. And the goal is to facilitate the recruitment and retention of women in technical disciplines globally. And also you can get more information on that in the womeninengineering.ieee.org website. And also the young professionals. So their vision is it's a global community of enthusiastic, dynamic, and innovative young professionals engaged for the benefit of humanity. And their mission is to inspire, energize, empower, and engage young professionals to envision and realize their dreams. You can also find more information about what they do and the activities in the website. And let me introduce our team. So our chair is Dr. Naznin Akter, and our vice chair, Hazanta Malvipatirana, and our secretary is Ibtisum, and I am the treasurer, and the Panshu and Namrata are the events coordinators of the IEEE Miami section. And this is our IEEE Miami section young professional group. So our chair is Naznin Akter, and vice chair is Hazanta Malvipatirana, and our secretary is Ibtisam, and I am the treasurer, and the Panshu, Suprabha, Pranav, and Namrata are the event coordinators. Okay, so you can follow us on our social media in Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, so you can get more updates on our events and the activities we do. And yeah, I think we can start our training session today. So our speaker is Naznin Akter, our chair of IEEE YP and we Miami Section Affinity Groups. Hello, Naznin. I will give the host to you and you can start your session.
Thank you, Hironi. Thank you for giving me the platform to talk. Can I share my screen?
Yes, and now you should be able to.
Okay, thank you so much. Just give me a second and do everything. Sorry for being late. I was busy with some other things. So yeah. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Just so hello everyone. Thanks for joining for today's session. Our today's talk is based on the training session to improvise and improve the IEEE volunteers and let them know how they can be a volunteer, and if you are a volunteer, how you can nourish your skill sets. So those are the things I'm going to present over here. This event is brought by IEEE Young Professional Miami section and IEEE Women in Engineering Miami section Affinity Group, as well as IEEE Miami section overall. Already Hironi gave my introduction. This is a little bit of introduction of me. I'm Naznin Akter. I'm the chairperson for both IEEE Young Professional and IEEE We Miami Section Affinity Group. Apart from this, I'm also the EXCOM member for the Region 3 Young Professional and EXCOM member for the Region 3 Women in Engineering as well. I am also involved in so many other platforms of IEEE, so I'm not going through everything. So that's my little bit of my introduction. So based on today's agenda, what we are going to learn? We are going to learn about how we can be a part of IEEE volunteer, And what are the micro volunteer opportunities? So if you get this opportunity, so here comes some graphic designing part. So how you can be an expert, if even though you don't have the experience of graphic design, how you can nourish your graphic designing part. What are the vTools, and what are the IEEE webinar platform and social media engagement for IEEE, OU analytics, and many more. Actually, I'm going to cover within my talk. So at first, what is this IEEE? Maybe most majority of us, we know what is IEEE. Maybe some doesn't know. For them, I'm trying to say that it's the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer, and it is the world's largest community, which motto is advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. You can go through the IEEE website. If you don't have the membership, you can be a member of IEEE, and you can get involved doing any kind of volunteer works and enhance your professional career as well as your personal career. I would say, like you will learn so many things that helps both ways. So IEEE mission is to foster technological innovation and excellence for the benefits of the humanity, which is their motto. And if you see the IEEE logo over here, they always follow. We are working for advancing the technology for humanity, and our vision is to be the giving the essential platform to the global technical community, technical professionals everywhere in the globe, give them what they need. Our core values to building trust, global community building, integrating action, service for humanity, our partnership, growth, and nurturing. So that's overall IEEE strategic plan for next couple of years. So why you should be a part of IEEE and why you need to do volunteer, right? That comes to our question. The thing is, like, I would say top 3 reasons that volunteering is good for you. One is like volunteering establish a strong relationship between different people. Like you don't know me, but if you come to do volunteer work for IEEE Miami section, you will know me. You will through me, you may know some other people as well. We are like always like organizing different events. So through this event, we are all the time getting connected with new people and building trust, building relationships. So that's the main advantage. Also, it will give you a great satisfaction for your career, and as you are building connection, you are like building opportunity to like enhance your career as well. No, so many people knows you. Like after completion of your graduation, you can forward your resume to those people, and they can actually can end up in a good job offer. So that's why you need to do the volunteering. And the last and not the least, you will establish a sense of purpose. Like you will, if you're organizing an event, if you're establishing something, if you're doing something that's that actually do some benefits to other people, you will feel proud of yourself. Like, yeah, I have done something through volunteering, which actually doing something better for the community. So that sense of purpose you can build through volunteering. So that's why I will encourage everyone to be a part of not only IEEE. You can I'm an advocate of, like, I'll say the IEEE, but I will encourage you to do volunteer, whatever facility or capability or whatever platform you get, do the volunteer job. It's really good for you, your career building purposes. In terms of IEEE volunteering, where we can go to get the volunteering opportunities. So there's a website that is volunteer.ieee.org. You can go on that website. In that website, you can choose actually your volunteer time period. The thing is, like, if you're like if you're not wanted to be giving end up in a commitment for a longer time period of volunteering, you can do the micro volunteer. Like could be like some particular weeks, could be months, and could be like several months. Based on your availability, you can choose the voluntary platform. So if you go to this website, the landing page of the website is something like this. And if you log in, you will find these two role choosing option. One is like, I want to volunteer. Another one is, I need to find a volunteer. Suppose, for IEEE Miami section, I need some volunteer for me to help me for to organize different events. I can go over here, create a volunteer opportunity to connect with several volunteers. And if I want to do the volunteer, I can go to this option and try to find like what volunteer opportunities available there. So if you go to this portion, like I want to volunteer, you will land up a page like this. So I have like try to show all these like options, like what kind of a skill they're looking in a volunteer. What are the categories? Like, is it like humanitarian activities? It is technical, strategical, event based. Those categories there will be there. And duration, as I'm saying, you can find the micro volunteer kind of thing. Like it may be a full day work, just it may be a small project which could be like 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, and it could be a larger project which could be like a 1 year, 2 year commitment, depending on the volunteer opportunity and the project task. So you can always find your options over here, as well as some volunteer opportunity could be like, maybe you are not a part of region 3, maybe you're not from Miami, you're from some other part of the world, but you find an opportunity in Miami which you can do through online. You should take the opportunity and go ahead and start doing the volunteer. So why not taking the opportunity to do activities for other region as well? So this is a platform where you can go and get the opportunity. And another platform is like IEEE Collaborative. Over here, you can, if you go, there is like several workspace and several specific group. You can join to those group, learn about their group activities. There is so many quizzes over there, so many activities are happening in this collaborative group. So if you're interested to be a part of like a quiz taking and getting some like a badge or some specific prize or satisfaction from IEEE, I will say, then you should go through this website and find out your opportunity. There is always some opportunity is always available over there. So if you normally if you have an IEEE account, you can easily sign in to the IEEE Collaborative using your IEEE account. But if you don't have an IEEE account, that time you have to first take the IEEE membership, then you can sign into this platform. Now I'm moving towards the graphics design. So in terms of graphics design, there is some free flyer design website. There's Canva, there's VistaCreate, there's Adobe Express, PicMonkey, PicMaker. So I don't know why it's look like this. Give me a second. Yeah, it should be like this. So you can go over this website and do create your make your flyer or do some graphics design for the websites and other things. So the thing is like why you need to learn the graphic design, because for every event we are trying to publish a flyer. We want to publicize our group. We want to publicize IEEE. We want to promote a certain cause. So that time we need a specific flyer based on that particular event or topic. So that's why we need the graphic design. So normally we use the Canva, but you can use other website as well. So right now I will stop share my presentation slide and I will go to the Canva website. Wait a second. Can you see the website?
Yes, Naznin. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for confirming. So if you log into the Canva, if you register or log into the Canva website, you can do it using your email or Google account or maybe using your Facebook account. So this is a landing page. So there is like several options and available templates that you can use free. So you can always try those options. There's like Instagram post related template. There is like flyer poster related template. There's poster certificate. So many options is there. So you can always like use a reference template and then design your own template. It is very straightforward. Even if you are going for a blank template, like you can use a blank template and then start your designing your flyer. So the thing is like even today's like the training session flyer we have created through Canva. So I guess this is Hironi who made the template, which I really like. It's really colorful and give a positive vibe of thing. So if you go over here, you can always tweak everything. You can change the text. There is the option to change the text. You can add a heading. There's option like subheading, body text, and you can also find several other kind of thing based on the cause you are trying to design the template, right? That's the flyer designing, or maybe it's not the flyer, it's the website advertisement. You have a particular website to maintain, you can do that part. If there is a game session, you can make something very interactive. You can always tweaks around how you can how you want to do. You can remove the picture, use the rectangular form, and to add the picture you can also use other elements, like uh, not the rectangular, maybe some this shape. Like you can always tweaks and tweaks this part and improve your design. It's really handy. And that's it for graphic design. I will be say go through the templates, try to tweak the templates, and try to find out which designing part gives you the better satisfaction. You can go and start designing those things. And if you need help, you can always come to your peers to get help to understand what's going on and how you can design the template. This is a normal kind of structure that we follow, but if you use some other platform that I mentioned, that what did I say, Vista Create, so that also gives you the similar kind of vibe to create your design. The same kind of thing you will get. Also the Adobe Express will it's also free. It will give you the same platform to tweak around the flyer making. You can add videos, small a 10-second video, which is really innovative if you're designing the graphics part. And what else? These are the most important things you have to consider while you're trying to design a graphics. I would say to design a particular flyer, you have to always think about the session, like what kind of session is going to happen, who is the speaker, based what is the cause and what is the agenda for the session. Based on that, you have to tweak around the session. Suppose you have to tweak around the graphic design. Suppose the event is based on some technical concern, like technical person who has a vast, recently last year we had a physicist who she came to give a talk in our platform, and she has also the background of doing making cartoons and other things. So yeah, I can show that flyer as well. Let me find that flyer. I actually forgot where is the flyer. So what we did, we tried to show in our flyer that our speaker has this special kind of special kind of expertise, that is cartoon, and she's a physicist, as well as she's doing fashion designing kind of thing, making clothes out of a different smart clothes actually. So those part of the thing we can do while we are designing a graphics or flyer. So you have to always consider this so that will design your flyer. So this is a flyer I'm talking about. She was a physicist. So I designed a flyer while I was looking about her, what kind of activities she does. She's a very she has a multi-diverse of talents, and she's a very well-known physicist, fashion designer, and so many things. So I went to her account website, and I find this cute. Wait a second, I'm just deleting everything just to show you guys that what I have done on this part. It's all straightforward. You just design everything very quickly, and it doesn't take that much time. Just need to think creatively. So I took this quantum computing related. She made some cartoon which is really interesting, I find. So I thought, like, while designing her flyer, I should emphasize that she's someone who can give you the facility through creating cartoon, through like you're learning quantum computing, which is a very complex subject, complicated subject, I would say, but through cartoons. So it's really interesting and really impressive thing to show. So you can, even though you don't show this this cartoon kind of feature of her, it's still okay. But I would say that that makes something special. When she saw my flyer, she was really emotional, and she said to me like, yeah, I really like the flyer concept. Like, how did you get the idea to use this thing? I'm like, I went to a website and saw that what work you are doing, it's really fascinating. I thought like people should get that vibe from the flyer as well. So while you're designing something, you have to consider those things. That's the thing I want to say. Now moving towards my slide again. Okay, so that's the thing you need to keep in your mind while you're doing the flyer design or graphics design for a website or maybe events. Okay, I have added the in my next slide the landing page of the Canva. And next I'm moving towards the vTool. So what is the vTool? Who doesn't know about vTool? vTool is a platform for volunteers tool for IEEE volunteers. So over there, the IEEE volunteers can go create event, do the reporting, they can assign officer, they can create e-notice, they can perform the voting purposes to get the chair, vice chair, and everything. Like whatever like a volunteer need, everything is over here. If you go to this website, kb.iee.org/vtool/blog kb topics vtool. If you go to this link, you will find this like topics of vtool. And if you click like if you scroll down, you will find this links of every section over there. Like if you click a particular link, that will actually took you to the like that particular concept. Like if you're trying to create event, like what should you need to do, what steps you need to follow, you can click on that particular person. Suppose here is the link for create an event. Again, I'm moving out of my presentation file and I'm going to the website. Just give me a second. Where's the just a second. Which one is the vTool? I forgot. Okay, not this one, not this one. I'm sorry. Can you guys see the like your websites that I'm moving through? Not.
Yeah, we can see.
I'm so sorry that I'm taking some time. So many things open. I forgot which one is for vTool. Or maybe I need to type the. Wait a second. I'm going to type the link. Okay, I maybe somehow I close that. Yeah. So if you go to this website, you will see each and everything. Suppose creating an event, right? Click the link, you'll find this thing. So what do you need to do to create a link? Everything is over here. You can find its bits and bytes, like what you need to do to create an event. So what you need to consider, like location, like the what kind of like what is your host organization? How can you find the host organizational unit if you don't know? Then what you can do, like sometimes it's not one host is organizing a particular event. There can be multiple hosts is over there. So how can you select this additional host? You can go through there. And the location where you are going to do the like perform the event, is it a in person or is it a virtual? If virtual, like what platform are you going to use? So normally, actually, I simply prefer to use WebEx or Google Meet, but you can also use Zoom, GoToMeeting, and some other platform to do the virtual meeting. Then the registration and payment. If there is some events require a registration and payment kind of thing. If it's like in person, maybe you are charging $50 or $100 for per participant to join the link, join the event. So you can done those things over there. You can enable the registration and payment section, but if it's like virtual and it's free, no need to check on this portion. You can go on. There's so many other things as well, like adding speakers, then report the attendance after completing the event, how you can view the new event. Everything is over there, like bits and bytes. So if you're like doing like how to say, creating, all link is over here. If you're like new to this vTool, I will suggest go to this link and try to learn from each link, bits and bytes, like how to create an e-notice. It's over here. How to create there's another important thing I want to show, but I cannot find it right now. I don't know why. Okay, I showed her like how to create an event. You can do the same thing for from an existing event. Like if you want to modify the event, right? You can go to that particular event site. I can do the enlarged version. So suppose you have already published a vTool event, but you need to do some modification or something. You can go to this vTool section and click the manage part. And if you click the manage part, then you will find that this page, and over here you can actually update your information, like what you need to update. Maybe previously you haven't updated those things. You can always modify your published vTool using this option. So I will highly suggest go to this link. This is the knowledge section for tool to bits and bytes, to like send e-notice, how to assign an officer for a particular organization, how long you want to keep an officer, when to remove the officer, not remove, I would say that's a very bad word, when to add a new officer and try to replace someone with a new officer. So those kind of things you can always manage through vTool. So to utilize the vTool, you have to learn the basic knowledge to operate the vTool, and this is the knowledge base for vTool. Go over here, learn how to do the vTool information kind of thing, and then you can actually start working on the vTool. Okay. So I'm going to stop share and I'll go back to my presentation slide. So in my following slide, okay. So that's the vTool knowledge base, and here I'm already showing all the like links that you need to know. You can I'll share this presentation slide with everyone after the session is done. So you can this is the main website we need to related information that we need to know to perform a vTool based operation: adding officer, viewing officer roster, in the term of an officer, managing the website or URL. The thing is IEEE actually gave us the facility to create our own website. I didn't get the time or assigning any volunteer to actually create a website for our IEEE YP and IEEE, but we can actually do that. So if we are managing a website, that website, how we can manage and how we can operate that particular website. To learn about this information, you can always go through this link. I have already showed how to create an event. Go to this link, learn each bits and bytes, then you can actually go to the vTool and create your event. I didn't show the vTool, right? Okay, give me a second. So who doesn't didn't know how the vTool looks like? For them, I'm going to show the vTool website. Just give me a second. Oh my god, so many things opening. I guess this is the one. Can you guys see the vTool website?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how the vTool actually looks like. If you're trying to create an event, or if you're trying to draft an event, or to see the upcoming event. So for example, if I'm clicking the upcoming event, I don't see the current event that's going on, because it will be over here in the recent event, the first one, the volunteers. And one more important thing, like no matter where you publicize your events, like maybe social media and other things, if you don't publicize publish your event in the vTool, that means you are not doing an IEEE event. So you have to make sure that you are doing the vTool first. You need to create an event, like you can use the draft event portion, and you can see like these are like some draft event which is not published yet, but maybe people are going to publish later on. But if you want to schedule a new event, go through there. See, this is how create an event looks like. You have to put the title of your event, the category of your event. You can find, like if it's a professional event, today's event is kind of professional. It's not like non-technical. Some event can be like technical event. You have to go through technical and then select the subcategory based on that main category. So then you have to like start time and end time for that particular event. Like for our today's event, it starts from 7 to 8, right? The 7 is the starting time, end time is the 8, and time zone you have to once select properly. Otherwise, it will be confusing for other people who are not based on the same time zone. You can put the description over here, like the agenda of the event, like what we are going to put on the event, what we are going to learn from the event. So that part would be over here in the description section. Header and footer, you can always put something, but it's not like mandatory. It's kind of optional. Agenda you can also put over here, but most of the time we put in the description box and avoid the agenda because it's not that much important. You have to put some keyword, like what is the important takeaway for that event. So those keywords should be there. And then in the event picture, you have to publicize that graphics, the flyer that you have created for the particular event. So you have to upload that graphics over here, choose choose the flyer. So normally for the event picture, it's I don't remember exact ratio, but the thing is like for Instagram post in the Canva section, if you go and if you choose the Instagram template, that particular template is applicable over here. So try to follow that one. Otherwise, sometimes if you are not following that particular Instagram template, it will happen. The post will be like the flyer will look so big and so like how to say, not visually good. So try to follow the template. Then you have to select the host, like who is going to sponsor the event, not like who is going to arrange the event. So primary host you can select, then you can add additional hosts. You can find the organization unit by clicking over here. You can find so many OU organization units from Miami region 3, especially from Miami section. If the host is not from Miami section, normally it's from Miami section, but suppose the secondary host is not from Miami section, you have to know the particular host organization unit, or you can ask them like what is your organizational unit, then you can add from over here, and the contact address for this additional host as well, and primary host as well. Or if you can if you can give the like both host and primary host and the secondary host the same email address. It's not a big deal. Just you need to give a contact person email address if someone changes your vTool, so that you will get an information that someone is trying to change, or even if you are the person who is changing the vTool information later on, you will get an email based on that. So if there is like a sponsor, like sponsoring your event, like if you find some sponsor from any like industry, you can put their information, their contact address, and if after the event, if you want to perform a survey, you can keep the survey URL over here. But normally we in general we don't do the survey, but for some cases we need to have the survey result as well. In terms of location, there's an option like virtual, hybrid, or in person. So based on that, you have to like select everything. So normally we are performing hybrid. So for hybrid, we just need to put the virtual registration link information. That's it. And then you can go for the registration and payment section. You have to like select the registration started. Suppose if you're creating an event starting from today, then you can start the registration from today. And if the event is like suppose at August 15 or July 29, you can end the at like 5 p.m. So you can end the registration before 5 p.m. or maybe after 5:15. You can keep like that. So it's but obviously before like after the event they cannot go through the registration link and do the registration. It should be including this time frame. And if there is another thing that IEEE, if you require the IEEE, this IEEE event terms and condition is also required to maintain, like so that we always need to maintain the code of conduct of IEEE. So that's why we need to always click on this part that everyone, whoever is registering for the event, they should IEEE related guidelines. There is normally for virtual event we don't charge anything, but if the virtual event is something that needs to be charged, we can set the payment option. That time you have to give the payment, like you have to set the payment option, otherwise you can just like leave it like this. And another important thing for the registration, there's like 3 different options, like registration, like we don't need any registration, people can go through the link and join the meeting. That's normally we don't do, because it will create a Zoom bomb kind of thing. Anyone can attend and create a like a problem. Instead, we want to we want the people like we want them to attend, but the thing is like we need their information as well. So we prefer to have the registration. So standard registration follows the IEEE terms and condition, but if we are following the external registration link, suppose for today's event, we created a Zoom-based registration link. So we will just click on the external and give the URL for the Zoom registration link over here. So if people go to the vTool, if they find the link, they can easily direct to the Zoom link. If you are not putting the Zoom link over here, and if you're like selecting the standard form, what will happen? They have to go through 2 different registration. One is for IEEE, which will confirm IEEE registration event terms and condition, and then they have to go to the Zoom link again and do the registration again, which is kind of, I find like little bit troublesome, because why should I do 2 different registration for attending one particular event? Why not go through the external portion and go click the actual registration link, which will direct me to the event, right? So for that reason, I will say, like, if you're doing some external platform or using some external platform, please select the external part. And lastly, there's a speaker section. There can be multiple speaker, maybe 1, 2, or more than 1, 2. You have to put the speakers topics. You have to mention if he or she is a distinguished lecturer or not. So yeah, that's what you need to know. And what is their abstract of the talk? You can put it, that thing, particular thing, in the description box. If they have, like, in the name, if they have prefix, suffix, always ask your speaker what name they prefer. Try to put the name accordingly. Like if someone preferred that, yeah, you have to mention doctor first before my name because I have a PhD, and some people may prefer, like, after their name as a suffix they have to put like PhD. And in the display name, maybe some people have some like a preference. Always ask the speaker about that. And sometimes the speakers share their website and particular thing they want to showcase, like whoever is going to register for the event, they can go to the link and find more about this, the website information over here. And sometimes the speaker also share their particular address. If they don't share, that's also okay. But if they share, you can always input those information over here. Sometimes the speaker wants to connect with all the attendees, that time you have to like put the email address over here, and speaker's biography, speaker's photograph. It should be how to say, very smaller in size. Otherwise, it will be it look very bad in the like the visual doesn't good. Comes out doesn't good. So you have to check the like picture how to say resolution, so that you can like fit into the like page properly. If you are doing this vTool for once and twice, you will get used to it and you will know what kind of picture size is appropriate for to select the speaker photograph. And you can always modify these pictures. It's not a big deal. And after then you can after speaker information, you can publish the whole event. Just click the save and publish, then means the vTool is already published and your event is ready to go on. And after the event is done, suppose for example, if after today's event is done, we have to bits and bytes about vTool. So that's it for vTool also. Going back to my presentation slide. So yeah, that's how we create vTool event. And then what is the IEEE webinar platform? So as I mentioned already, IEEE actually prefers to use WebEx for any sectional based. They already recommended in their website. If you go to this webinar link, this website, you will find that IEEE actually preferred to have the WebEx for IEEE section related meetings, and Google Meet for chapter, affinity group, and student branches meetings or other things. But it's not restricted that you cannot use Zoom and any other available platform. It's but it's their preference. And you can also try to find the virtual and hybrid platforms and tools using this website. It's lots and lots of information. If you go there, you can learn. If you are trying to, so for example, if from my section we are want to arrange a conference, we can go through this link and find out what information or what criteria we need to meet to arrange a conference. And while arranging the conference, what kind of logistic and what protocol we should maintain, everything is over here. You can go through this link, learn more, and then organize a conference if you are willing to actually arrange a conference. In terms of social media, we we are following IEEE, we are representing IEEE, we need to follow the IEEE ethics, we need to follow IEEE code of conduct, we need to, while we are presenting ourselves in the social media, in the digital media, we need to always try to improve IEEE reputation. We should avoid doing things that actually that IEEE doesn't follow. So we have to be very careful while we are publishing something. It's not like I'm not publishing something. I'm publishing something in the social media. While I'm putting the IEEE logo, I have to be very careful. This is not my thing. This is the IEEE representation. So I have to be very careful what kind of thing I'm representing. So those code of conduct you have to know before going through the digital media or social media. So be careful. And while you are using creating the graphics or flyer or website designing you're doing, always try to follow the digital guidelines. This is a link for the digital guideline. You can go through that link and know about what kind of information IEEE is trying to follow for the digital platform like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So just know about those things and try to be clear, what we should represent while we're trying to publish something. And in terms of using the IEEE logo, we have to be use that master brand logos that IEEE is providing us. We can always tweak the logo based on the region or section or the group we are representing, but we should maintain the IEEE. We cannot just revise the IEEE logo. That's not our we are not authorized to do that. We have to follow their IEEE logo, but based on our section, region, and group, we can tweak the information a little bit, but not the IEEE logo. So we have to be very careful while we are representing IEEE in the social media. There's so many information is over there. If you go through the IEEE social media overview, like you will be like surprised that so many information is IEEE is already providing you. If you just go to this website, you will learn its bits and bytes. Even for the flyer design, IEEE also has a like a flyer designing template. I guess one of them uh, follows over here. Which one, which link, I don't remember right now, but if you go through this link, I'll share the my slide. So if you go to this each and particular link, you'll know like what kind of flyer design IEEE provides. And also there is like so many IEEE based presentation format you will find. If you go through this IEEE social media toolkit, you will find like lots and lots of things. Let me try to show you actually. Let me go to the link. Which one? Just let me copy paste. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Social media toolkits. Okay. Oh, just give me a more one more second. I'm so sorry for taking so much time. Okay. So this is the link for IEEE social media toolkit. So if you go over here, you will find like all the like social media related templates, guidelines, and everything. Suppose, for example, I want to create a social media based template. For example, we are trying to create a flyer. You can click the link. This is the flyer initial design you can find. You can use this design and you can tweak around and uh, try to make your own design based on these templates and everything. So there is like lots and lots of template you can find from clicking each and every link over here. There's so many. If you're like trying to access a sponsorship based practices toolkit, like if you find an industry who is going to sponsor for your event, so how you can represent that sponsor through your template, and what are the process. You can always go to these templates and toolkits to represent your sponsors. Everything is over here, like how you can represent in social media, what kind of communication you need to do, what are the IEEE social media guidelines. Everything is over here. So I'll share the slides so that you can get all the links and go through the links, try to learn more, because for me in a single session I cannot show you everything, but I can definitely give you all the links that you. Okay, going back to my slides. Okay. So in terms of social media, I tried. Also, IEEE has some virtual backgrounds and video conferencing. Like if you're like trying to do event, you can always use their this virtual background in your events. Also, you can modify your own virtual background based on the event you are representing. So it's really important to know at least know about this virtual background exists. Now I'm going to give the overview about OU analytics. What is it and why we need to know about OU analytics. Again, I will go to the website link. At first, I want to say this OU analytics represents the statistics, like how many group is in a section, and in addition, how many society is there, how many council is there, how many IEEE member is there, and the member grade, like are there graduate student member, are there senior member. All the statistics is represented by this OU analytics. It is based on the tabular platform. So we have to be very informative about the OU analytics, because like we can see like the membership, like how many member we had last year, and how many increase in member we are having current now, and how we can improve the membership thing, and what is affecting the membership kind of thing. And we can also see the analysis of like geographically which region has the most members, which region has the most senior members. Those all information is represented by this OU analytics. So it's really kind of handy to know about all regional based activities. And also we can see like how many women in engineering, people representing throughout the globe. Like, is it decreasing or increasing? That's also an interesting thing, because recently we have seen that over time the engineering section, like the women are like the membership were like kind of decreasing. So we need to understand like why there is a like less women in engineering, what we can do to increase like this ratio, this statistics. So that's why we need the OU analytics. So we'll try to show one more website, which actually I was about to make a good presentation slide for this OU analytics, but then I find one interesting website from one IEEE person who actually make a very good representation of the OU analytics, which I'm going to represent right now. So again, I lost my website. Okay, where is it? Found it. Okay, this is a very, I have in my slide, I have mentioned this address as well. So if you go to the slides, I guess her name is Helen. She actually gives the whole overview of like what is OU analytics and why do you need to know. It is a Tableau in a online business analytics tool, which will give you the vibe of the analysis. So if you go to the OU analytics this website, you will the landing page looks like something like this. If you click on the Access IEEE OU analytics, then it will give you it will a particular society technical counseling, or how many affinities group are there, how they're doing, like over time the member is increasing or decreasing, like you can see their performance. That's the main thing of OU analytics. That's why it's so important. So we need to know all of this. So I have already shared this link information in my presentation slides. So anyone is interested to learn more about this thing, go ahead, learn about this analysis. They're showing the like all the statistics and the membership category. Everything is over here based on every region, every section, every particular group. So that's it for analytics. Again, I'm going to back to my slide. So yeah. Statistics like how membership is going on and how you can improve IEEE membership and how you can improve your own society or something like that. So that's all I have presented for today's session. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you have any questions, you can ask me right now, or if you can email me. This is my email address. So thank you guys.
Thank you very much, Naznin. Actually, it's very clear, informative, and I think very helpful to every one of us. So if you have any questions, you can ask now. So we actually explained, like you already covered everything, like the do's and don'ts and the IEEE tools and the how we are going to design the event flyers like that. So I think there is no any questions at the moment. So maybe we can end the session.
Thank you, Naznin. I just have a comment. Thank you so much. Like you covered a lot of information and it's very informative and clear. So this will be really helpful for everyone. Thank you.
You are
Yeah.
welcome. I was like trying to like go more in depth, but it's not possible for a single session to go that much
Yes,
in
yes.
depth. So I'm like, okay, I can
Definitely.
at least share the links and information. Then you can go through this thing. And there's so many other platform as well, which I just remember that I didn't include. There is a Center of Leadership kind of website. You can go over there. You can take some training over there to learn more about how this affinity group responds. Like if you're a chair or vice chair or treasurer or maybe an event coordinator, what kind of thing you need to know to run the organization, to be a part of the organization. Everything you can find over here. Let me find out the website link. Just give me a second. I completely forgot about that. Right now, just I remember. Okay, one more thing. IEEE. There is another thing I just remember. That is known as IEEE Vault, which is very important. Let me just log into the. Okay, and yeah, share screen. Okay, I'm talking about this platform. There's like a IEEE Center of Leadership Excellence. So you can go over here. This Vault program is very important. It's a leadership program. It's this year already they have, I guess the deadline is over. When was the deadline? I forgot. Oh, it was like first on application duration. Oh, there's still, you can apply for it. It's a very good program to know. You will get a certification from this leadership program. So what you will need to know, I guess you need 1 or 2 recommendation letter. I mean, not letter, actually, recommendation from some IEEE concern. They can be anyone from senior or maybe any your colleague who is a member of IEEE. You can apply for this Vault program, and you will learn so many leadership things from this program. And they call it like graduate leadership program, something like that. I don't exactly recall. So I will highly like recommend to like if the deadline is like application duration is like 30 July. Yeah, you can still apply. Go ahead and apply. I would say, like, if you have time, go ahead, apply for the Vault program, and you will learn so many things. And at the end of the session, you will get a certificate, which is very important, and you can showcase this certificate. So there is some checklist here. I guess you have to learn. I don't remember exactly. Yes, you have to go through like 8 prerequisite courses. So those courses are very important in a sense that they will train you what kind of skill you need to know or you need to have to be a part of this program. Definitely you need to have the IEEE membership. Then you have to have like 2 or more years of experience in the IEEE volunteer. I guess, Hasanta, you already have the experience. Go ahead and jump on the jump on this like program. And you need like, I guess, one endorsement letter by, just one endorsement letter by a senior IEEE volunteer. What terms and what kind of skill they need to develop. Everything is over here. Everything. Like just scroll down the link, find your learning program and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm.
I love this session a lot.
Thank you, Mahnur, for attending our session today. Thank you so much. Which region are you belong to?
I belong from Pakistan.
Oh, region 8, I guess.
Region 10.
Region 10.
Region
Oh,
10.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Region 10. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining. It's always
And
nice to
I'm a
have
general
people from
secretary too. I'm a general secretary too in my university campus, Women in Engineering.
Wow, that's really good to know. So yeah,
Yes. So vTools come under my section as well, because I have to make my reports and I have to update that as all the events we conduct.
yeah, and see, we can someday can perform a collaborative event with IEEE Pakistan Women in Engineering section, right?
Inshallah. Yes, sure.
That's nice too. And also, Naznin will be sharing all the presentation and the videos after the session with all the attendees, right?
Yeah, I have actually got so many requests from the people I know. They're like, the time is not like suitable for them to join. They asked me to share the recording sessions. Yeah, we can share the recording to our YouTube channel, and yeah, and I'll definitely share my presentation slide so that everyone knows about links and information they need to know. And thank you, Adil. You're from region 8. Wow, that's interesting.
That's, yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't have any question, we can in the session today over here. And if you have any, maybe have questions further, you can always reach to me, email me, or any of the Miami section officer, and yeah, we'll get in touch.
Yes, thank you very much, Naznin, and all of you for joining. So yeah, we'll end the session now. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Naznin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.